Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles. With a knowledgeable sales staff and amazing service departments, you'll drive away satisfied. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Jeff Blankman joined here today by Ella Pick and also Kendra Stork with the Kuemper girls golf team. We're out here at the Kuemper girls invite out at the country club on this Saturday morning, beginning to rain a little bit and getting a little bit cooler for the girls out here, but their rounds beginning to wrap up. Ella, how did you feel out here today?
Today was pretty decent. It was one of my better 18 rounds. There was a couple holes I had some struggles, but overall it was okay.
So how many 18-hole tournaments have you played?
This is only my third 18-hole meet.
So what did you take away maybe from the other two that you said this was one of your better ones? Did you take some things away to help you today?
I think a lot of it is like chipping and putting. That adds on a lot of strokes. Mm-hmm. So today was a little bit better in that sense, and like that helps. Even if like you have one less per hole, that's still 18 less strokes.
Any holes play really good for you today?
I had a par 3 on the back 9 where I did have par. I had a very good drive. Sometimes the par 3s are difficult because you don't know how hard to hit it because it's so close, but I had a good drive and then 2 putted, so yeah.
What did you use to get yourself on the green off the tee box?
I shot a 9-iron. I was debating on 7 or a 9. I wasn't 100% sure, but I went with a 9 and it worked out pretty well.
And you said you 2-putted. How far was that first putt? Did you leave yourself a long way away?
It was very close. I probably could have had a birdie, actually.
Really? How close did you come to making that first putt then?
A couple inches. I don't know. I could have made it.
Okay. What hole did you start on here today?
We started on 12.
Okay.
Yes, 12.
How'd the early part of the round go for you?
It started out pretty decent, actually, and then I had a couple holes in like the middle, I'd say, starting off on like the back 9 that were a little rough, and then it picked back up.
Do you like the front or the back 9 better here? Where do you feel you play better?
I liked the front. I played better on the front. I had 2 strokes less on the front, so it was better. What
is it about the front that you seem to like better?
Honestly, I just think I played better. I don't think it's any better, but I just played better.
Okay. You said your chipping and putting were better today.
Yes.
What were you using out there to chip? Were you setting yourself up pretty good, or were you knocking it on from a good distance today?
I started using my wedge, which I usually don't do. Sometimes I'll even putt it from like really far from the green. I think just like knowing how far it is helps a lot, like in making sure you get on the green.
What was your best putt of the day? Did you knock in a 10-footer or anything like that today?
I actually had a chip. It was like pretty far off the green, and it was like a centimeter from the hole. So that was really fun.
Well, I tell you what, congratulations on improving again today.
Thank you.
Appreciate you joining us here today.
Thank you.
You bet. We'll slide over now to Kendra Stork, who will slide in the view here. And Kendra, how'd your round go today?
It was okay. It definitely wasn't my best, but it was some good holes, some bad holes. You know, it fluctuated for sure.
Where'd you start this morning?
I started on hole 8. It was a par 3, so I got my drive. I got onto the green, but my putting was not good, and I think I ended up 4 putting on that one, so it didn't end up very good for me, but I was proud of my drive on it for sure.
So it sounds like maybe the tee box treated you well today?
Yeah, it was at the beginning for sure. My drives, I would say, were pretty good, and then towards the end I think I just started to get tired, and then my drives weren't as good, so I kind of had to do better on my mid-range and my chipping to help pick up for my drives that weren't as good.
You mentioned kind of getting a little bit tired. How different is it and difficult is it going from 9 holes most of the time to these 18-hole tournaments?
Yeah, this is only my second year ever playing, so it's definitely a lot, and this is only my second 18-hole ever. So it was definitely better than the first 18-hole, but you just get tired, and the push carts help a lot that it's not on your back, but it's definitely tiring.
So second year in golf, what got you started?
I don't even know. It's just like I took some lessons with Goody over the summer, and then it was like Ella and I did it together, and it was pretty fun, so I just stuck with it.
Do you know which holes were your best holes here today?
I had a par 3, I think, on hole 15. That was my best one for sure. Definitely, I would say the back 9 I did better on, and then I ended with the front 9, so I was just tired and didn't do as good on the front 9. And I've also never played the front 9 before, so it was getting used to that.
So how did the weather impact? It was cloudy this morning, but got cooler actually as the day's gone on and the rain has started.
Yes, the rain, it was cold and you just kind of wanted to be done. It was cold.
What will you take away from today with, with the state qualifying, rounds coming up here soon?
Yeah, I would say just to focus a lot on my putting because it really does matter, and I still just want to continue to work on my drives and improve on those because over the season it's definitely gotten better because I struggled a lot with that at the beginning, and now that I have been seeing improvement with that, so I'm happy about that, but just continuing to improve and just focus on the little things.
Well, I tell you what, great job out here today. Appreciate you joining us. Best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.